Hello everyone, my name is Amol Nirgudkar. I'm the CEO of Patient Prism, and we're here live in Patient Prism studios at the Dykema DSO Industry Conference. It's been a wonderful 2 days with DSOs of all sizes that have participated in this event. There's participants, industry partners, vendors who have come here and added tremendous amount of value to this conference. And I'm delighted to welcome Dan from CARR Realty to our event because I've been a big fan of what you guys have done in the space. So Dan, welcome to the show first, and
yeah, thanks for having me, and also big fan of what you do and what you do for this industry.
thank you so much. So for people who don't know what CARR does a lot of work in the real estate world. How do you help DSOs with respect to their real estate needs?
Yeah, great question. So we're triple niched.
Okay.
We are first and foremost a commercial real estate firm that only represents tenants.
Okay.
So less than 1% of all real estate companies just represent tenants. So there's no conflict of interest. We're not representing landlords.
Yeah.
So our client's best interest is first. Second is we're healthcare focused, primarily in the dental space, right? We're created in 2008, focusing on dental. We have grown to vet and optometry, but our main point of business is dental.
Okay.
So we understand the unique needs that a dental office brings. It can be a de novo site, an assignment, anything real estate. And last is we're geographically focused, meaning that our brokers, we have 150 brokers across the country, basically every single major market. So we're not out of Denver trying to figure out what the rate should be in San Francisco. We have local boots on the ground that can say this is what the rate should be. So we have market intel for those specific geographic locations.
So if I'm a DSO and I am looking to, I'm looking to open an office, and I'm looking at some space to rent. I engage you guys.
Yes.
Like, hey, do you help in actually finding the spaces?
Yes, so we can help with analytics if you don't already have an analytics company. So demographic, competition, patient income, all that fun stuff.
Okay.
For just a de novo site or just to check to see if the acquisition is going to make sense.
Okay.
So we can help with that. We do full service negotiation. We handle everything soup to nuts. So it's off your plate. Our goal is to be an extension of your essentially your real estate arm. So you don't have to have somebody internal.
So if I need to open up 10 de novos this year, I said, CARR, the folks at CARR, I'm like, here are my geographies. We need to open up 10 de novos over the next 12 months. Find me property, this is the one I want, do this analysis, and bring back to me 10 properties, and you'll just deliver that.
Easy. That's exactly what we do.
Wow.
So the only hindrance would be market availability,
Right.
right? Like if you want to be in the corner of Main and San Diego, it might be difficult. So, but we'll show you the best available properties relatively quick.
You know, one of the things in real estate or in life in general is you don't know what you don't know. And sometimes with legal contracts and real estate contracts and dealing with these leases, sometimes you don't have the ability to even understand what's being said.
Yes.
In the lease, and sometimes you end up signing something that sometimes locks you down for a long period of time, or allows the landlord to move you if they decide to move you,
which happens unfortunately,
right? Or allows them to just pass on the cost of extraordinary repairs or whatever that might be, or so there is lots of things, right? There is like 15, 20, 30 things that need to be looked at.
No doubt.
And negotiated as part of the lease. I mean, sometimes you're just in a hurry to get this done, and you've not negotiated these, and then you realize, like, hey, these guys just added $5,000.
No doubt.
And I'm like, whoa, well, what's in your lease? You signed that.
Yeah, it's our job is to protect our clients and avoid costly pitfalls. So again, all we do is work with healthcare professionals with their leasing space. So we know the potential pitfalls that landlord could set the traps for. So we're out there protecting them, looking for those items. And you're right, like most DSOs are looking at a percentage base of what the production is. If you fall within a certain percentage, then we can do it. Well, that percentage doesn't necessarily mean you're within market. If you're off by $3 a square foot per year in a 3,000 square foot space, that adds up really fast, specifically if you don't want to relocate that office. So how are you setting the standard originally? I mean, on average, we're saving our clients 6 figures, right, per site. And that's in free rent, that's tenant improvement allowance, that's also off what it could be for lease rate. But it's what's important to the client, right? Understand the requirements, because there's some requirements that they need massive TIs in order to open up the project,
right,
and others just need market share because they're more concerned about being on the corner of Main and Main in order to grab that presence. And we know what not to negotiate on so we don't blow the deal, because who we're competing with are national retailers.
Correct, correct. You know, obviously, just like in real estate and in dentistry, it's also about real estate. Where the location is matters a lot.
Absolutely.
Right, and you can do all the things in the world, but if you're in the wrong location, you're just not going to get the patients.
Correct.
So you're helping these dental offices, number one, find office spaces based on the needs they have. Second, you're helping them negotiate leases in their favor, in the tenant's favor, getting them looking at all the different clauses, looking at all the different things that, you know, the rate, number one, looking at rate, and really bringing to the landlord, to the negotiating table, some comparables so that you can have a better chance at getting a better rate. And also you're looking at, you know, tenant improvement allowances and how much to negotiate those, because obviously in dental office we need that.
Yes, absolutely.
How much TI is going to be important, and really it's all turnkey.
Yeah, so it's and we do lease administration as well, so we track all your dates.
Oh,
so
wow.
so your admin doesn't have to worry about that inside. When's the appropriate time to reach out to the landlord? What's my option period? Is it a good option period? We do all that and help them for them. You know, manage that process, which is that's a full-time job.
It is a full-time, and now that because you've systematized it,
Yes,
you guys have it all dialed in. Right?
correct.
So you don't have to, like, you know, I mean, you would need. It's like having an HR director. Like, I'm like, oh my God, it's having a real estate director on your beck and call to ask them about anything that you need.
Yes.
With respect to and finding, maintaining, and administration. So this is really interesting. Are you guys the only firm out there that does this nationally?
Correct. We're the only firm that does this nationally, and we're at no cost to our clients, because commissions are paid by landlords in real estate. Just like in residential, if you had somebody representing you to buy a house, you didn't pay them at closing, the seller most likely did at closing. So same rules apply in commercial real estate. The listing broker who's representing the landlord has a commission agreement.
Right.
We split that commission agreement with the listing broker. So adding us doesn't cost anything to the deal because that commission is already set aside, and we're never going to charge our clients. So everything is free, which sounds too good to be true, but it absolutely is.
There's no reason, right? There's no reason for people not to call you and seek your counsel, because it's only going to help.
Correct.
Right. In the worst case scenario, you may be status quo, but I don't know how many cases you've had where you've not been able to make any improvement.
Correct. Yeah, and worst case scenario is that you do know it's a good deal.
You don't know it, and that's a good feeling to have as well.
Absolutely.
What's the best way for DSOs and these dental offices to really connect with you? Do they just go to the website?
Yeah, website's great. You can find an agent through there, your local markets. We have folks that are specifically focused on DSOs.
Okay.
So that's Chad and Sarah on our team.
Okay.
But our website is CARR, CARR.us.
CARR.us, www.carr.us. And you just go there and you can find somebody, and you guys will just start work right away.
Yeah, give me a call, reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions, and we can get the process started.
Well, Dan, thank you so much for sharing this information. Obviously, we're going to see a tremendous amount of growth in this industry over the next decade.
No doubt.
And obviously, real estate, it's one thing that we won't be able to do at home, is dentistry.
Yes,
right?
thank goodness.
We will need to be having dental offices, and we will need to bring patients into those offices. So thankfully, none of this technology will disrupt what you guys are doing. So thank you so much for sharing this information. We look forward to sharing this video with our friends, our family, our prospects, our clients in the industry. And we look forward to working with you. I've always enjoyed your team. They've been highly professional, very helpful. Even when I needed help, I could call upon them.
That's awesome.
And they helped me out. So that means a lot. I know it's the people that you want to do business with that have your back. And if you have real estate needs of any kind in dental work, in the dental world, CARR is definitely the place to be, because there is nobody else doing what they do. Thank you so much, Dan.
Thank you.